What's going on, Ape Nation? I hope you guys are all having a great day. Something I wanted to share with you guys, ISDA is pushing out their DRR, which is the Digital Regulatory Reporting Initiative. Basically going to be changing the way that counterparties report data, et cetera, et cetera. And because ISDA is so big, it's worldwide, they're kind of having to navigate through different regulations for each different country because it's international derivatives, right? So there's just a lot of bureaucracy and red tape. And what it is doing is basically releasing an open source digital environment that allows ISDA to basically deploy all the rules, regulatory actions, monitoring, those things centrally to all these people all at one time. So there's a video they just released. I wanted to share it with you guys. We'll watch this really quickly. It's 1 minute and 36 seconds.
Regulators around the world are changing their rules to improve the consistency and quality of derivatives reporting. This has the potential to improve market transparency. But for firms, complying with changing regulations from different authorities in different countries means plowing through pages of rules and technical requirements.
Gonna pause here. And the reason why this is important, why I'm pausing, is because literally a lot of this stuff is these agreements are literally still done on paper, right? Which then you're opening yourself up to human error. This is a whole can of worms when it's done in different ways for person X, Y, and Z. The reporting is all different. So this is meant to kind of clear that up.
Interpreting what they mean and adapting their reporting systems accordingly. This takes time and resources, and the end result may ultimately be inconsistent across institutions, falling short.
And so to me, I'm pausing again because I do believe that when they say the reporting that they're getting, these regulatory firms, the reports that they're getting are inconsistent. So any sort of change that's going to fix that or help push us in the right direction to where what these regulatory bodies are seeing is actually real and true data is a big win for us.
Of regulators' expectations. ISDA's Digital Regulatory Reporting Initiative, or DRR, can help. We are translating the amended rules into machine-executable open-source code using ISDA's common domain model so that firms can...
The common domain model is what all this is based off of, and that is going to be the follow-up video going into that because that is something that's really big that enables this to work.
Access a standard interpretation of the requirements and plug them directly into their systems. This will eliminate inconsistencies and avoid the need for each firm to build its own reporting logic from scratch. If further regulatory changes occur, the DRR can be altered centrally and then deployed to firms quickly. We are starting with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission's amendment.
So basically what that tells me is that everybody that's connected to this DRR, the system, when ISDA passes regulatory changes, that is automatically going to be, indoctrined into what these guys are doing. So if institutions are connected to the system, which I'm assuming they're all going to have to be, those rules will basically, it'll be dynamic. It'll just flow right through.
Amended swap data reporting rules, but the DRR will soon expand to cover rule changes in Europe and Asia Pacific too. ISDA's DRR will allow firms to report their activity more efficiently while providing regulators with data that is more consistent and accurate.
The key word is it says, well, allow them, but what I think it does is I think it forces them, right? So when you're being on this system, you're going to have to the data it's going to be pulled automatically, right? So these regulatory bodies are going to be able to see everything because it's just going to flow through. In my opinion, and like I said, I don't want to sensationalize anything, right? But this is a big deal. I think that this is the biggest problem with ISDA is the reporting is very not transparent. It's very unclear. It's not black and white. So the idea that this is all going to be automated, the rules are going to be passed down, and this is going to be applied to the derivative market as a whole is a huge fucking win for us, guys. So I just wanted to share this with you. This shit's coming. We're being heard. And again, there's nothing in my mind that tells me that ISDA is not, if not the biggest component of how we're getting screwed over by, I don't want to say even just hedge funds, but institutions, banks, the market as a whole. Anyways, I will be coming at you guys with another video on the common domain stuff, and then we will go from there. I love you long time. Peace.